Hey guys, welcome back. Doing another video here from DW Food because I'm just gonna torture myself. I'm starving. Um, and this is gonna make me way hungrier. Another DW Food video. This is 5 European pastries you should give a try. Um, I love pastries. I'm not a picky person. But I will link this video in the description along with a link to my Patreon and a link to how you can support the channel here on YouTube. It is not expected, but it is appreciated. It helps me out a lot to continue putting out content. I'd like to put out even more if I'm able to, but we'll see how it goes. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this video going because I'm excited to see it.
Can't resist sweets? Then you're in for a treat, because Europe boasts a huge variety of specialty pastries. Today, we're serving you 5 irresistible creations you won't want to pass up on. We're starting out with Portugal's sweetest piece of cultural heritage, Pastéis de Belém. The pastry shop of the same name in Lisbon has been baking the little tart since 1837. Pastry chef Miguel Clarinha knows the secret recipe.
Sim, claro, tem ovos, tem farinha, tem açúcar, não é? Como tem leite, isso é normal, mas existem outros ingredientes e sobretudo a forma como eles são utilizados que não podemos dizer. É a receita.
The pastry shop now makes about 20,000 of the flaky delicacies a day. The cream filling needs to be poured quickly into the pastry. Then the pastéis are off to the oven for 20 minutes. Traditionally, while they're still warm, cinnamon and powdered sugar are added. The recipe was originally created in the nearby Hieronymus Monastery. Now,
I love cinnamon, y'all. I'm actually, when I had to take my mom to an appointment, it was like 2 hours away. It's Friday morning. We stopped on the way back. They had a little bakery and oh, they made everything like in-house. It was incredible. I had some delicious chai tea and ended up having a cinnamon roll. I love cinnamon. Oh, it was so good. My son had a chocolate croissant. He killed that. And my mom had a apple muffin that they had. Everything they had looked absolutely incredible.
a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site.
Tal como o pastel de Belém, a canela tinha o seu ponto de partida do país. Aqui no Mosteiro dos Jerónimos, as expedições portuguesas ao Oriente que traziam a canela quase sempre desembarcavam aqui em Belém.
Today, what was once a sweet treat made by monks is now perhaps Portugal's most famous pastry and has become popular even outside the country. Next, our journey.
Oh, so that was in Portugal. That's where my best friend, he lives in Portugal. I'd love to go visit him. We've talked about possibly going out there. If I do, I'm going to be eating on these pastries like they're bite-sized. Like I will kill some pastries.
He takes us to East Germany. Here, one typical specialty is created in front of an open flame, Baumkuchen, a very specific kind of spit cake. The little town of Salzwedel is considered its home. The erste Salzwedler Baumkuchenfabrik still prepares it, following the traditional recipe from 200 years ago. The dough is made from butter and egg yolk. The egg whites are separated. Here they go through some 1,000 eggs a day. Wheat flour and a secret spice mix are added. And at the end, beaten egg whites and sugar. Then the dough is poured onto a rotating wooden spit in layers and baked in front of an open flame.
Also wir müssen da schon ein Auge für haben und sehen, Wenn der Kuchen zu schwer wird, höre ich lieber auf, hänge ich die Walze raus, der kriegt an der Seite Risse und dann heißt es für uns stoppen.
As soon as the Baumkuchen has cooled down, the finishing touch is a chocolate or sugar glaze. Fun fact, Baumkuchen, or tree cake, owes its name to its visible layers, which look like the rings of a tree. Now we're off to the city.
Oh, that looks so good with the chocolate and just like the glaze. It almost looks like a donut and it's cut up in those like little circles, but the layers, it's completely different. Looks really good. You guys, if you've had that, you gotta let me know. Is it like a cake? Is it? I know it's like it's a pastry, but it can have so many different flavors and textures. You guys gotta let me know how that is.
Of Lille in northern France. Meringue, chocolate and a lot of cream. That's what goes into a Merveilleux, which translates to wonderful.
I know, I'm stopping this. You guys, I see meringue in a lot of videos for Europe. Um, we have it here, but you don't run into it very often. It's just not really big here. I don't know why.
The cake is traditionally prepared with buttercream, but its reinterpretation by French pastry chef Frédéric Vaucon is especially popular.
Ils sont faits à la crème chantilly. Crème chantilly, c'est aussi deux volumes pour un volume. Donc la meringue est légère, la chantilly est légère, ce qui donne un gâteau assez impressionnant qui pèse que même pas 100 grammes.
First, egg whites and sugar are whipped into the meringue. That's baked in the oven for about an hour at 100 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, the cream is beaten until it thickens and mixed with cocoa. The baked meringue is coated with the cream and covered with another dollop of meringue. It all gets topped off with an outer cream coat and then it's rolled in bits of chocolate or nuts.
La chose la plus importante dans un merveilleux, c'est que la quantité de crème qui est au centre soit assez importante pour faire fondre ma meringue, mais pas de trop. Si vous en mettez trop, la meringue va devenir complètement liquide. Si vous n'en mettez pas assez, elle va rester sèche. Le but est d'être entre deux, d'être moelleux et fondant.
Whether the classic version with dark chocolate or garnished with a cherry, pistachios or nuts, there's a Merveilleux for anyone's taste.
I love pistachios. Meringue, though, isn't it like it's just like really kind of crunchy? Isn't it? Like it's kind of hard.
Next stop, Spain. They're best enjoyed dunked in liquid hot chocolate, churros, the champions of Spanish street foods. Lines regularly form in front of the churrerias like this one in Madrid. Churros are made of just 3 ingredients: wheat flour, salt and hot water, but they're hard work to make.
Le damos vuelta en círculo para que abajo no se quede no se quede la harina pegada. Y luego ya, cuando comienza a ponerse más dura, le damos con mucha más fuerza, la mezclamos bien.
The finished dough is pressed into a mold and then fried in hot oil, making the churros nice and crunchy. That's how countless churro wheels are created here every day. Cut up into smaller pieces, they're usually served with thick, dark hot chocolate, and they're a real hit at any time of the day. It's important to note you eat churros warm and casually with your fingers. That way they taste extra authentic. Now we're reaching the end of the journey, and we're having a cream tea in Britain. The British specialty includes clotted cream, strawberry jam, and a freshly baked scone.
The ingredients for scones is very basic. Flour and salt into the bowl with baking powder.
Together with cold butter, it all turns into a crumbly dough.
Add the sugar, give that a mix, a squeeze of lemon juice, and then you would add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then you start to add your milk.
It's important for the dough not to turn to liquid. A little mould is used to portion the individual scones before they go into the oven for 10 minutes. They're traditionally served with thick clotted cream and jam. What you put on a scone first is a subject of debate.
Cream first, definitely.
I put the jam first.
Cream first and then the jam.
What do you think? And what sweet specialty is your home country famous for?
I need to try scones again because it's been a really long time, and those looked softer than the ones that I typically see, and maybe they just weren't super fresh. With the cream and the jam, it looked really, really good. So you guys let me know, like, is it usually like harder or is it soft? I feel like when I've had it, it's been harder. Like I feel like America has biscuits, right? So our biscuits look a lot like your scones, but they're really like buttery and soft and can be flaky. It just kind of depends how it's made, and who's making it. And that's kind of you would end up having like butter on it, or butter and jam, or apple butter, or whatever it is. Um, I feel like usually scones are harder. Uh, but I could be wrong. And like I said, it could just be that the ones that I got, maybe they were sitting in a bakery case for too long or something like that. But let me know. Let me know. I need to hunt one down and try it again. The churros looked incredible. My son would love that. He loves chocolate and cinnamon and stuff. But another awesome video from DW Food. Let me know which ones you've had, which one's your favorite. But yeah, go ahead and like the video, guys. Share, subscribe if you haven't already, and have an awesome day. Thank you guys for watching.